does it keep? Waves keep on washing over me.
Since I don't have to worry about structural integrity, since it's, you know, above ground, I've just kind of put windows everywhere. Just be able to look out. Yeah, it's okay. Oh wait, no, I have some. Yeah. I'm gonna go there and show you. I like, this is one of the few places I've actually decorated a little. This is the little reflection room. It's the art garden. I've got a few signs. Music's just blaring. They need to add a way to turn it down in certain rooms. It's either just on blaring or it's just nothing. Picture of. I'll go out and look for some more pictures. I've only got a few screenshots so far. That's why I set up all these little observation base areas and stuff. Like that little room over there. You can go out and just look out. I plan on taking a lot of screenshots. I'm playing on the Xbox Series X, if you're wondering, because the graphics are definitely PC quality. Well, my PC anyway. I'm sure some people are much better. There's that little laptop. So in between four little buildings, I built a little actual garden, so I can start gathering seeds and put it in, just for decoration, since there's no need for fixing your safety. So how do you pronounce it? Safety. I don't know. Honestly, didn't think I would play this game, because I'm kind of terrified of deep ocean water. And so far, creative mode's not bad, because I know nothing can hurt me. Because I've already swam right up to a shark, and it just went and fucked right off, so. I just smacked it with a knife and everything, and he was just looking at me like, oh, that was weird. But the little bit of survival that I played was absolutely terrifying. I hope they add multiplayer to this game, because the whole reason I downloaded it was to play with my little brother and sister. But yeah, I found out single player recently, so that plan's kind of kaput. I built up this base as our little research base for this area, and I was going to plan on building one in each area, and we were just kind of mess around and creative, you know. But now I'm just going to eventually go to survival and try to play around, but I'm not big on a lot of action as much as I used to be. I have a illness that prevents me from having, you know, I can't get too excited, basically, too much loud noises. I just have to chill and relax. I take Delta 8 gummies. I just have a little relaxing music. So this game is more my pace now. Stardew Valley, Minecraft, you know, Roblox even. I still play a lot of other games, but I just make sure to keep myself from getting too excited and limit it to maybe around an hour or something. Unlike my younger days of staying up for 3 days straight. My cousin played Halo 2 on Legendary. Alright. I'm gonna go show you the rest of the base. And then after that, take you to the other. And basically, oh yeah, I found a cool spacecraft when I was heading between the two bases, but I really don't want to explore it until I go to creative. But at the same time, it's pretty terrifying down there, so I don't know if I'm if I can make it there creative alone. Maybe if I have some cool guys in the chat, you know, you guys will be there and give me tips on avoiding the demon sharks in the water and the squid demon. I'm just gonna call everything down here demons. So this is the scanner room that I built above ground. And I don't know if it actually works above ground, so I built a second one in the water, because to me it wouldn't make sense, because
Lost at sea and I'm
basically using sonar.
trying to
The
find
Navy,
my way
you
back.
don't use sonar above.
Hear my screams like a submarine. Trying to find my way back. Feel like I can't breathe. Feeling the pressure deep in the abyss. The craziest adventure.
Separate the rooms that well.
And I'm passing through corridors, but they go so infinite.
This is
I'm
going
into
to be
this
bedroom.
subnautic deep underwater, swimming with the monsters. Subnautic stimulus. Need these aquatics, get me to the surface. Subnautic stimulus. Bacteria grows, the water feels cold. These aliens know that I'll never get home. Breaker says I'm calling them the aliens.
I'm a
So
deck
lethal like a needle going into skin. Building for pleasure, deep in the abyss. The scariest adventure.
Build something whenever I feel like it.
Silence my senses, nothing else exists.
Egg on the back.
I'm into this.
Calls it a prompt or something. Just cracks me up. It's definitely not
Water, swimming with the monsters. Subnautic stimulus. Need these aquatics, get me to the surface. Subnautic stimulus.
Whoever came up with this game
Subnautic
crazy Do you think I won't go out in the ocean? Real life? God, I would never go out in this. I'd stay up there and freeze to death on the Arctic tundra. There it is. This is why I built this right here, because there's a one of these cool sharks. He just circles this area like the whole time. Every now and then I'll see him go off and eat a little fish. His name's Fred. Hey Fred. That's all he does. He just circles this little ball here for some reason. But hey, I'm not judging. All I do is walk around the bases and build, so I guess I'm not much different.
These aquatics get me to the surface. Subnautic
That's pretty
stimulus.
much everything in this space.
Subnautic stimulus.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh my god, that's that camera. I thought it was an eyeball looking at me. That's cool. I don't know. I'm guessing everybody's played this game that's watching this. But the little scanner, remember, this is cool. You can control that little eyeball that you 3D print out with your little magic printer. And then, actually, I mean, you can scan for a lot of different things here. It's pretty cool. Like if I wanted to see where all the glow wells are, they'll start popping up, and if I put on this little chip, I found that it shows it through the walls and everything. I'll just put it on so you can table roll. Oh, that's cool. That's weird. Anyway. But without the little chip, I found that you can use this guy and still see all that. And so what I'll do, I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to use it, but this is the way I used it. I'll just go kind of park it by something that's stationary. Like if it's not showing all the table coral now, that's cool. But I would just go park it next to it. Then if I didn't have this little chip on, this is before I found out you could use the chip, I would just look for the camera and just go over and grab whatever I needed to grab the camera, and swim back. Especially because this thing kind of blocks out all your vision, leaving it on all the time. You don't want to leave it in your inventory, take up extra space, but that's just me. Let's cut that out. I was looking for eggs earlier because I found these funny little eggs. I haven't figured out what to do with it, but I have a bunch of gigantic eggs that look suspiciously like the squid shark thing from it. It takes up like 8 inventory space. I put down a quantum locker. Like I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to build like any of this stuff in the actual game. everything's just kind of unlocked for me creative. There it is. That's it. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to basically not understand anything in creative, not go out of my way and explore anything, so that when I go back to survival, it'll still all be new for me. But I just wanted to build a cool base to get my little brother and sister into it and play with me and everything, but like I said, it's only single player, unfortunately. Oh, see, a couple people viewed. Nobody's chatting yet. It's taken me a while to figure out how to do everything because I've never really streamed or anything before. There's my little ship. I'll show you this over there. In a minute, I'm gonna take this over there to this. This is crazy to me. There's just like a teleporter. Just teleport you to the track. I have a picture. So this thing, apparently I was reading, it says teleport you to a nearby sea truck teleportation module. I haven't tried it out yet. So, good as time as any, might as well give it a shot. They kind of make it to where you have to assign everything to little quick slots down there and use it. I guess because the game is probably designed for a computer. I would imagine there's probably just keys and stuff. What the heck? Meters. It's like 10 feet. I could have swam there faster. I guess it works far away too. So. Golly. Wait. What the? Did this just take me over to the other base? What? Well, that's handy. I was gonna swim like 30 miles to the ocean. That works out. Ah, yeah, let's hop out of here. So, this is Poseidon Hotel. Just like the real life underwater hotel, but, on an alien planet. Let's just hop in here.
Welcome aboard,
I tried
Captain.
to go for realism a little and build the base, but obviously with all those windows, relative to the game, this thing would be crushed. There's no way it would hold up. But what I mean by that, like, if I want to go out into the ocean, I put up these little bulkheads so I'll close them. Because I would imagine this place would fill up for water almost instantly, being under there. Like in the Navy, on the submarine, we had a LET, and basically it will fill up with water while you're inside of it to equalize the pressure, so it doesn't just crush it. You can't be. It's hard to explain. Like, if you were to just open the thing, all the water pressure from outside coming in, it'd be almost impossible to shut it. So what they do, while you're in there, it'll fill with water without going into the rest of the ship by closing two separate doors. There'll be one to the outside on top, and then one on the inside, the bulkhead door. That stays sealed and seals behind you. Kind of like a spaceship, really. I mean, they do the same thing when they go out to space, but it's air instead of water. Submarines are very similar to spaceships, and they have a lot of the same equipment and technology. At least our modern day ones, anyway. Alright, enough about that. Time to show you the little base. So I built little observatory points everywhere just so I can take pictures and go look at the sea life, kick back. If there was one thing, more than anything, I'd add to this game, it was fishing. Make a little port where I could just like fish somewhere above water. What's going on? Am I? Yes. So So I started on these areas, but so I built these 3 towers right here, one each for me, my brother, and my sister, and that was gonna be our home. We can decorate everything in it, going all the way up. It's like 4 or 5 stories. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one's mine. I built a little aquarium thing in the middle. You can actually go inside of it. Inside an ocean. I still have a lot of work to do on this place, as you all can tell, but I've just kind of laid the groundwork, and I'm going to keep updating, and yeah, if you guys like to see more, I'll update more of the thing, and I can actually like build on the stream if you guys want to see that, or you can just see the progress I've made each day. I'll come show. And then I play a ton of other games, so I have way too many games. Hey, you want to build? Where's this go? I need to get up. Here we go. Glow whale egg discovered. What? Sick. Oh, is that what those were? That really big egg in my little quantum locker. Okay. Here's another one of those moon pools. Yeah, moon pool. I like them, they're pretty cool. Though I was pretty disappointed with the upgrade thing here. I guess in my mind, when I hear upgrade, I think you can actually add upgrades, tweak things. Of course, you can create them in the fabricator and the little modification station, but I thought you could actually hook the thing up and specifically tweak stats about it. Like, I want to add armor plates, or maybe like upgrade, like put guns on it or something. But apparently you're not really supposed to fight much in this game, because all I've got's like a knife for a weapon. So it looks like you just kind of run from everything, which makes sense because everything in this game is terrifying. But I figured you could like boost the speed and make the rockets better, swap out equipment. Maybe they'll add stuff like that in future updates, but for now we have what we have. And I don't know if anybody's used it, but basically you dock up your little ship, your sea truck, or your mech thing, and you can just change the colors and the name of it, and then even the name of the color of the name. Yeah, there we go. Don't want to mix that up. Oh yeah, it wouldn't let me build platforms right there because there's a little sea tree thing. What the heck? Man, this game's laggy because of how many I built too much here. Kind of went overboard. Let's see. Oh yeah, I named that little area I was telling you about, the presidential suites. The first tower you go into is not really decorated, and that's kind of the entrance to the place. I'll probably add more stuff later. But this is one of the few rooms in this base that I have decorated. Just a little viewing, relaxing area. You sit down on the benches. Though I think you have to, and I guess you can't just look out when you sit on it. I'll have to figure something out about that, but it looks nice. So it's got a fridge, a little thermostat, stove, it clicks on. Just some cute little stuff. Aromatherapy, you know, relax, it's nice. Put some essential oils in there. This is what cracked me up. You actually get chips out of the vending machine. You can't eat them or anything, so I think they're useless. But yeah, it's for interaction. Immerse a little. You can set these two, not enough. I guess I put them too close, but don't want to take up a lot of room in the middle. Oh, well, it's more for looks anyway. Who sits in video games? You just run everywhere. You have unlimited stamina, might as well take advantage of it. God, I can't imagine if I had unlimited stamina in real life. It'd be like Forrest Gump. Just every day just running. Forrest? So these big square buildings are going to be the actual hotel floor rooms. Like in the other base, I'm going to separate it into little areas, make them like little barracks, and that like each side here, this is a room, that's a room, and so on. So that means 8 rooms total, like main rooms, besides the suites over there. I might turn some of these little individual rooms up here into hotel rooms too, but I don't plan on making the towers thing, just like, because you can't put ladders very well in these because of the way I built them. I didn't really understand what I was doing when I built them, and I thought because they connected it was fine, but it seems to be better if there's at least like one space of walkway between them, like this one. It was far enough apart where I had to put an actual, here I'll show you what I'm talking about, this eye compartment in between it. And when you can do that, you can put bulkhead doors between it and stuff like that, and it would be easier to put a ladder. Like I could put one right here, down, maybe even all the way down, but it's kind of annoying when they connect. Here, I'll show you. When they connect to each other, like this, it's really hard to actually pick the ladder you want to. You gotta walk over to it slowly and try to figure out if you're on the right one. Like if I just hit it right there, sometimes I might get pulled up or down. See, I'm up now. So that's kind of annoying, but it's not a big deal. It's just kind of an annoyance for me. Let me go back up. I'll go one level at a time. So I'm planning on having kind of, instead of vertical, besides the towers way over there, everything's going to be horizontal. So like this is the 4th floor, and every room up here is part of the 4th floor, and so on, going down through to the 1st floor at the bottom. But yeah, I have I don't think I have any view terms on the 4th. It's so far up there you can't really see anything. But on this level, I thought this was pretty neat. You can't really see much going out here once you get to the very end. This thing's a little lower than the rest. Bam. You can actually see down. I thought that was pretty cool. You can look up and see all the penguins playing and everything. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. There's Pride Rock, because this is in the future of the Lion King apparently. Show. Like I said, I just kind of want to show everything that I've done so far, and then I'll do a lot more in future updates. Here's the little swing. Oh yeah, I dropped all that earlier. The only way I found to destroy stuff is to go stick it in the trash can. But I needed inventory space from when I was building right here. Because inside each of these hatches,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I've got this locker. It's going to have the gear. I'm going to build a reinforced dive suit and put in each one. Just to imagine like a little docking area where you can come in and out and play. So you make sure you shut the door behind so you don't flood your own rooms. In my head, like role-playing wise, I would add it to where this hatch wouldn't even open unless these things shut. And it's kind of similar to that on the actual subs because of pressurization. So it's really hard to open things on the opposite fertilizer. So what you do, if this door was shut, imagine this thing was filled with water, all the pressure from the sea outside would be pressing in just like normal. So it'd be almost impossible to open this door if you push it like this. Like maybe you get 300 guys there pushing on it, but... And so with all the air pressure from the inside, you could make it to where it would open somehow. I don't know. I don't know how you manage that. Figure out a way. Oh yeah, I put up a second moon pole. Yeah. Yeah. There's no little moon pole here. Ship. I love how blue the water is. What? Oh yeah, I have music ever run the space too, but I don't have the jukebox on right now. As you can see, it's pretty bright on the lower level. I put floodlights pouring into a lot of the rooms and stuff to partially light up the rooms themselves, but also just to light up the platform outside. And there was something, I think there was a flare or something like that, and it said it scares away sea creatures with the bright light, certain sea creatures. So I put up spotlights everywhere on the outside to deter anything from the base. You know, before I realized that nothing can come after you on creative mode. Like at all. This is the command center. This is pretty cool. I didn't know you could build these. But this is where you name the base and change the colors for the inside, just like the upgrade station. Pretty cool. It's kind of messed up right here. There's a spot, like an invisible wall right here. It's just like, it's really weird. Because if you're trying to hold something, like if I wanted to build something, it will not let you through on either side. Like, you have to, okay, I guess I won't say will not, but it's really hard. Like, it blocks it even more than normal, from what I've seen. This is the, since it's a command center, this is the executive CEO's room or something like that, whatever you want to call him. He sits there and looks at you judgingly while this little toy makes noise to put you on edge. But this also keeps you calm, so it keeps you like completely off balance. You never know what to feel, you know. And he stares at you. I'm just messing. It gets gorgeous at night. But I don't really plan on like streaming long times or anything, like maybe 30 minutes, an hour each day, because any more than that, you know, I'll get extremely exhausted from the illness. And I don't know if anybody really cares or anything, but if you're wondering what it is, it's called CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome, and POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It's a silly chronic illness that makes you extremely exhausted, and then the blood pulls at the bottom of my feet, so they don't pump through my body again. It's very annoying. I've learned to deal with it for the most part, but there's just certain limitations of things you can do, like loud noises and stuff will set you off and make you crash, and then you'll be bedridden for a few days. Trying to do more than you're handling, you get out of breath and stuff. And COVID seems to be one of the major causes of people getting it now. So, watch out for that messed up coding crap. And that's basically it for the base. I'll go outside and show you a little around from the outside. But that's everything I've done for now. I plan on adding some little rooms like with nuclear reactors and stuff. Even though you don't need power in creative, just to add more to the realism of the place, Like how am I gonna have power to the thing? I need something. Oh man. I just can't get over how beautiful this game is. Laggy sometimes, but beautiful. Hey, a little drop pod I came in. So I think either it's procedurally generated because in survival it was dropped in another area, or it's just it gets dropped somewhere different in survival than creative. Or maybe it's like locally procedurally generated. So like each region or biome or whatever is like random, but the overall theme is the same because the it's not popping up, but there's like an emergency supply beacon thing that I went and checked out, and I did it in survival too, and it was pretty much the exact same area with a few differences. It was under a big iceberg, so I think they try to keep some things the same maybe and change some others, but everything does kind of look different. I don't really know how it works. I think it swim a little faster. I love this little sea glide. And unlimited power. I wonder if the tether will take me back to the other one since I'm right next to this. And I'll show you what upgrades I put on the deck. No, I don't look like it. Oh well. But that is it for this stream. If I get some people in the future that like it, chat with me. I'll answer the chat and answer any questions you guys want. Just hang out, play games you guys recommend and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna be like I mean, I definitely know I'm not gonna be a big time streamer or anything, but that's not really my goal. But it'd be nice to have some people to, come and watch my little videos and chat. Give me advice sometimes, make fun of me to others. You know how it goes. But yeah, hop on in, say hi, people. I'm gonna sign off.